Market season is right around the corner for small businesses, and as someone who perfected all of her techniques and displays in 2023, I am so excited to finally start sharing all of my favorite tips and tricks with you. Today, I decided I wanted to go through my Mary Poppins box review, which is basically this little tote that we take to every show, and it's filled with all the things that you probably don't need for every show, but when you do need it, you'll be so glad that you brought it along. So I like to call it my toolbox, not in the traditional sense, but there is a traditional toolbox in here. So let's go. First up, we have the toolbox. This is just like a standard one that you can get from Lowe's. We often need the hammer, the scissors, and the screwdriver from here. And then if we ever need any other kind of tool for whatever reason, we have it. Speaking of tools, I have a mallet in here because we have this giant pegboard thing that can sometimes be hard to take apart. So we take this to all of our shows, and this is something our neighbors have needed before as well. And I always like to share if it can help someone else. So that's a good one to have for that. We take a lot of boxes to shows and always need to tape them back up on the way home. So we keep a roll of packing tape in here as well as a spare roll of tape. I have a mini broom in here. This is great if you have a show that is multiple days. Stuff will always end up blowing into your booth overnight if you're able to leave it set up. And this is really great for like dusting stuff out of your booth if you want to make it look nice again, or stuff gets on your tabletop. I have like brushed out our whole 10x10 setup with this little baby broom, so it can be done. It's not worth taking a full-size broom. For shows that either have poor lighting or maybe go into the evening, we take these book lights with us if we ever need lights that focus on a single item, and you can obviously bend it. So we'll put this on our sample journals. And then we also have 2 boxes of these hanging camping lights. So these are battery powered and they hang from the top of our booth, just like that. And these are really bright. We only need about 4 to 6 to keep the booth bright. We take 8 in case our neighbors need any, or in case the batteries have died. We also take spare batteries with us to every show in case it's been a while and these batteries have died. I was left in a bind one time because all the batteries had died. So now we just take this giant pack with us. Also in here with the book lights are magnets, and we will use these like if we ever need to attach anything to our tent. Those work great for that. Also for attaching stuff to the tent, these need to be refilled, but we take zip ties with us to every show. I cannot tell you how helpful zip ties are at almost every single show that we attend. Similar to the zip ties, we have these cable ties. These are like a Velcro material and they like stick to each other, and you can make it as long as you need. The draw of these is that they are reusable, whereas the zip ties, you obviously have to cut them off and you use them up and it's wasteful. These are great for like storing small stuff together or attaching stuff to your tent. Take a first aid kit just in case. I also have this crafting glue. I bought this in like 2022 and we've only needed it once, but I can't bring myself to take it out of this box because it's a great type of glue. It's strong, it dries fast, and it doesn't take up that much space, so we take it with us. At windy shows, we always need elastic to tie stuff down, and this roll was like $6 and I'm never gonna have to buy another one again. Like there's so much elastic here. We use this a lot at outdoor shows because things will always blow away no matter how calm the wind is. I never use this, but I do keep a mini steamer in here. I'm just always trying to have time to steam stuff, but it would be really great if I could use this at a show finally. We have a mini generator that we take with us that's like this big that I could plug this into and then steam any display shirts or tablecloths, things like that. And last but not least, this box also has a tiny little step stool in here. It's only 4 inches tall, but I'm 5'6", and sometimes just being 5'10" instead really helps with hanging like our banner up or getting to stuff that's like needs to be attached to our tent's frame. And in case you needed some extra inspiration of how I fit everything, this is a small plastic bin from Target Bright Room. I want to say this is 14 by 9 inches. And then we stand the step stool up on its side and then just kind of Tetris everything else in there. We have a little bit of extra room for any spare bits and bobs. So yeah, if there's anything else you would add to your Mary Poppins bag, be sure to leave it in the comments. I hope this is helpful to you as market season approaches.